Hello everyone. Today in this presentation we are going to study about vitamin B2 riboflavin. As usual, we are going to study under these headings: sources, recommended daily allowance, their active form or coenzyme forms, their functions, and deficiency manifestations. Coming to the sources of vitamin B2 or riboflavin, we can see very good amount of riboflavin in milk and dairy product or milk products. Also we can see in the meat, liver, egg and even fish. Also riboflavin is a good source in green leafy vegetables. That means riboflavin is abundant in whatever diet we are taking, whether vegetarian or non-vegetarian. It's a very good amount of vitamin we can see in all these sources. Coming to the daily requirement of riboflavin, the dietary requirement of riboflavin is about 1.5 milligram per day. It will be sufficient for if you consume 1.5 milligram of riboflavin through these dietary sources. The active form of riboflavin are also called coenzyme form are two. One is FMN, another one is FAD. Okay, these are the active form of vitamin riboflavin. What is this FMN? FMN stands for flavin mononucleotide. Flavin mononucleotide. Similarly, FAD stands for flavin dinucleotide. These two are important coenzymes of riboflavin. They play a very important role in carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, lipid metabolism and nucleic acid metabolism as well. So these are the two active form of vitamin riboflavin, FMN and FAD. So we'll move on to functions of riboflavin. As I mentioned earlier, the two active forms are FMN and FAD. The features of these two coenzymes: they can accept two hydrogen atoms. They can accept or they can donate to other compound. So they can reversibly accept two hydrogen atoms. So if FMN accept this hydrogen atom, it will be converted to FMNH2. Similarly, if FAD accept two hydrogen, it can be converted to FADH2. And deficiency will be very rare because they are recycled. So FADH2 can be converted back to FAD, and similarly FMN. So they reversibly accept two hydrogen atoms. While doing so, they act as a coenzyme for many oxido reduction reaction taking place in our body, especially carbohydrate metabolism, lipid metabolism, protein metabolism and nucleic acid metabolism. FMN requiring reactions are, or enzymes are, amino acid oxidase. We are going to study on these enzymes in amino acid metabolism. Another electron transport chain. Their complex 1 contains FMN. Similarly, FAD requiring reactions we have already studied in thiamine. So pyruvate, that is in carbohydrate metabolism, acetyl-CoA. Similarly, in the citric acid cycle, succinic acid or succinate will be converted to fumarate, and also in the citric acid cycle, alpha ketoglutarate will be converted to succinyl-CoA, and this reaction takes place in citric acid cycle, then succinate will be converted to fumarate. Even in nucleic acid metabolism, xanthine will be converted to uric acid. Xanthine is converted to uric acid. All this reaction requires FAD as coenzyme. This FAD will be converted to FADH2. So that means this FAD undergoes reduction, whereas succinate undergoes oxidation. It donates its hydrogen atoms to FAD. In turn, FAD becomes FADH2. So this reaction is called oxido reduction reaction. In the previous class about thiamine, we studied pyruvate is converted to acetyl-CoA, oxidative decarboxylation, where NAD converted to NADH plus H plus. In this reaction also we require FAD. The enzyme catalyzed by this particular reaction is pyruvate dehydrogenase. This is a multi-enzyme complex. This is not one reaction, there is a series of reactions where hydrogens or electrons are transported from pyruvate to FAD, then to lipovate, then to NAD. Okay, there's many reactions, but you should remember in carbohydrate metabolism or in oxido reduction reaction, FAD acts as a coenzyme. Succinate will be converted to fumarate. There also we require riboflavin in the form of FAD. Even alpha ketoglutarate to succinyl CoA, this particular reaction requires thymine pyrophosphate as well as FAD. Xanthine nucleic acid metabolism will be converted to uric acid, and this particular reaction also requires FAD will be converted to FADH2. So in other words, riboflavin plays a very important role in protein metabolism, in carbohydrate metabolism, in nucleic acid metabolism, as well as in lipid metabolism. When acyl CoA or fatty acid undergoes beta oxidation, catabolic pathway where this FAD plays very important role. These are the functions. Apart from this, they helps in acts as a coenzyme for many oxido reduction reactions. They also helps in maintenance of the mucosal cell integrity, especially mucosal epithelial cells and also skin. So any deficiency of this particular vitamin, there will be loss of mucosal cell integrity, and we can see ulcers, so and so. We will discuss in the deficiency disorder. So these are the important functions. They act as a electron carrier for oxido reduction reaction. So this reaction can occur in amino acid, protein, carbohydrate, lipid, and also electron transport chain. And also they help in maintenance of mucosal cell integrity. Coming to the deficiency disorders, we know that riboflavin is very much essential for maintenance of normal mucosal cell integrity. So any riboflavin deficiency will lead to angular stomatitis. That means inflammation of the angle of the mouth. Angular stomatitis. Cheilosis. Cheilosis means again fissure in the lip or in the angle of the mouth. If there is any inflammation in the angle of the mouth, we call angular stomatitis, any infection or inflammation. If there is any fissure in the angle of the mouth, we call G stands for lips. Okay, it's a cheilosis. Glossitis means inflammation of the tongue. Glossitis means inflammation of the tongue. This is angle of the mouth or even lip fissure in the lip. And also we can see there will be dermatitis of nasolabial region. Nasolabial region between the nose and the lip. Whatever the region present between the nose and the lip, okay, in this area there will be inflammation or dermatitis or even seborrheic dermatitis. And also there will be ocular manifestation. There will be vascularization of the cornea where we can observe in patient with the riboflavin deficiency. Having said that, riboflavin deficiency is very rare because it is abundant in almost all food we are consuming. Whenever there is a deficiency of riboflavin, we also see deficiency of other water-soluble vitamins, okay, like thiamine, beriberi, niacin, pellagra. So vitamin B2 deficiency is very rare because it is very much abundant in whatever natural food we are consuming. So the major manifestation is related to oral manifestation, that is inflammation or inflammation of the angle of the mouth, we call angular stomatitis, or if there is any fissure we call cheilosis. Any inflammation of the tongue we call glossitis, dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, even there will be vascularization of the cornea. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.